This is an emergency broadcast. I repeat, this is an emergency broadcast from the SCP Foundation. This is not a drill. Do not switch off your television. You must listen closely to what we are about to say and remain calm to keep casualties to a minimum. We have been notified that the creature known as SCP-4885 has recently escaped from its captivity. It is a highly volatile entity that will kill anything in its path. Its last known location was in Missouri in the city of. Its current whereabouts are currently unknown. We recommend all individuals in the state of Missouri seek shelter in their homes with close family members. You must cover all windows in your home to prevent from seeing SCP-4885. If you are unable for any reason to take shelter in a home, we suggest you hide in the nearest store, police station, or car that you can find. Just be sure to stay clear of any windows and not alert SCP-4885. We strongly advise everyone that under no pretenses should you remain outside. This will result in death. SCP-4885's appearance is similar to that of the main character from the book, Where's Waldo? The humanoid creature wears a white shirt with horizontal red stripes and a red and white bobble hat. Its skin is extremely pale, and we have been informed that it is missing its eyes. Any knowledge about the creature's location or whereabouts will result in immediate death. Always be vague when talking about SCP-4885. Do not state any name of cities, streets, neighborhoods, or GPS coordinates. Sharing pictures of the creature is also forbidden. It is recommended that you cover any gaps or holes that lead into your home since SCP-4885 can dislocate and relocate every joint in its body. It has also been noted that it can transform his skin into something of a rubber consistency. Be sure to scour every inch of your house for any gaps. Even the smallest hole could lead to a breach in your home. Make sure to warn your family and friends to do the same. We've just been informed that it'll be too late if you are aware of SCP-4885's location. SCP-4885 has been recorded phasing through walls to get its victims if knowledge of its whereabouts is acquired. It will then phase through the victim or invade through the esophagus and destroy their internal organs. Causalities inflicted by SCP-4885 will spill out a putrid yellow liquid from their jaws before they become SCP-4885-1s. SCP-4885-1s retain the appearance of the previous victims. Still, they are covered with illustrations like the ones seen in the book, Where's Waldo? Any knowledge of the whereabouts of SCP-4885-1 will also result in immediate death. SCP-4885-1s should not be considered alive anymore. They are a part of SCP-4885's hive mind and are no longer human. They only serve as proxies for SCP-4885 to teleport to. If a family member or friend turns into an SCP-4885-1, you should run as fast away from them as you possibly can. Causalities caused by SCP-4885 are currently in the hundreds and still rising in the state of Missouri. We urge that you stay indoors at all costs. Do not, for any reason, open your doors. No matter what, even if a family member has been locked outside of your home, we highly encourage listeners to not answer them. They should be considered dead. Any screaming or crying heard outside of your home must be ignored for your own safety. It doesn't matter how loud their screams are. They have already been turned into SCP-4885-1s and should be considered extremely hostile. Advise the family member to seek shelter elsewhere or to leave. If they are killed outside your door, SCP-4885 will likely attempt to infiltrate your home. If you feel that the family member will not go, we suggest isolating yourself in a secluded part of the house. We also recommend you stay clear from all news stations or social media outlets currently broadcasting SCP-4885's current location, as this will result in your death. The federal government is attempting to shut down any sources of information about SCP-4885's present residence. Still, they cannot keep the flow of information contained, so please refrain from using the internet. Children and small infants should also be kept quiet to not alert SCP-4885 to your location. If you believe that SCP-4885 or an SCP-48851 has breached your home, we suggest you hide in your bunker or a closed-off room. We advise that you contact the local authorities about your location and remain hidden. Be sure to whisper so SCP-4885 can't hear you. Under no circumstances should you try to confront the humanoid. The entity is extremely fast and bloodthirsty. We do not know of any weapons which are effective against the humanoid. Trying to retaliate or hunt down the creature will result in death. Trying to converse or negotiate with the entity will also result in death. We are unsure if the beast is capable of human speech or has the capacity to understand it. SCP-4885, however, is extraordinarily agitated and will kill on sight. It should not be considered human. Any attempts at escaping from the vicinity of your home are highly ill-advised. There may be SCP-48851 surrounding the house. You must stay hidden and remain calm. If you don't know the exact location of SCP-4885, you should be okay. But whatever you do, don't think about where the creature is. If you are spotted or recognize which room the humanoid is in, you will die. Government officials are currently with members of the SCP Foundation to locate and contain SCP-4885. We urge listeners to report any suspicious sounds heard outside your home or inside. Do not investigate these sounds, though. Remember, the less you know of SCP's whereabouts, the better. However, suppose you do feel that you have any knowledge of where SCP-4885 is. In that case, it is of the utmost importance that you do not spread this information to anyone. We suggest that you contact the SCP Foundation at 588-216-9128. Remain calm to keep casualties to a minimum.